Hi, so this is my Pranayama assignment, so I'm going to briefly explain and demonstrate different Pranayama techniques. I'll try to keep it quick because I did this before and I went over time. So the first one is the Ujjayi breathing, and Ujjayi is the one that we typically use to go through our vinyasa practice. And Ujjayi translates to victory, so in this case it's victory over the chatter of the mind, and it's going to help us gain control over that and be victorious to get into a state of yoga rather than the background chatter all the time. So to do that, you're going to gently constrict the back of the throat so that when you inhale and exhale, you're going to either make a sound like gentle crashing waves, very relaxing, and that's the sound that allows us to have victory over the mental chatter, or if you want to think of it in a bit more of a fun way, you sound like Darth Vader. Big Star Wars fan. So you're going to constrict the back of the throat and inhale and exhale that way. So it doesn't need to be super loud, you just need to be able to hear it yourself and maybe your neighbor hear you if it's a bit closer in the yoga studio. Next one is the bee's breath or Brahmari breathing, and this sort of a fun part of the legend is that there's a very big kind of fluffy bumblebee that lives in India, and it sort of buzzes around almost like it's drunk, and the idea is that this bee is drunk off of the love of the divine, so by using this breath we allow ourselves to also be drunk off the love of the divine. Hi Bruno. So to do so, you're going to inhale through the nose, and when you exhale, you're actually going to hum. And you can use different frequencies to feel different vibrations in varying parts of the body to fill yourself with prana. So the higher the frequency, typically the higher in the body you're going to feel the vibration, and vice versa. So you're going to inhale. And that will help you feel the love of the divine. Next, you have the cooling breath, also known as Sitali. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So this one, typically when you're overheating, there's too much tapas going on, you use this one. So there's two ways, or at least that's what I do with it. There's two ways to do it. The ideal way is to create sort of a tunnel, like a straw with your tongue, and you're going to breathe in through that and then draw the tongue back into the mouth and exhale through the nose. If you can't roll your tongue, you can actually just press the tip of the tongue to the upper lip and kind of create a little tunnel or a sideways straw that way. So just with the rolling of the tongue, it should look like this. And with the modification, so next we have Kapalabhati, and that's technically a kriya or a cleansing practice, because the idea is you're going to help cleanse yourself and particularly your crown so that your divine light can shine forth not only for you but for the benefit of others. So you're kind of, with this breath, dusting off the skull, creating the shining skull, which is what it's called, the shining skull breath in English. And to do this one, I mean, we can use it as a pranayama because it is involved with the breath. So to do this one, you're going to inhale, and when you exhale, you're actually going to do so through sharp contractions of the abdominals and force the air out. When you're a beginner, it helps to put your hands on your belly so that you can feel those contractions and to kind of get yourself situated with them. And you kind of start with, say, 10 sharp exhalations in a round, and you can work your way up to 30 as you further expand your lungs and kind of get used to it. So we'll just do 10 for demonstration purposes. So you're going to breathe in. And then you're going to take 3 deep cleansing breaths in between. The Final one is alternate nostril breathing, or nadi shodhana. So you can use this, say if you're too hot and you want to kind of enhance the cooling energy in the Ida nadi, or you're too cold and you want to enhance the healing energy in the Pingala nadi. My favorite is to use it to balance both. So to do this, you're going to control the nostrils with your thumb on your right nostril and your ring finger on your left in the Vishnu Mudra. If you can't do this or it's too uncomfortable, you can just place the first two fingers on your third eye. So to demonstrate this, you always start and end with the left nostril, and you're going to inhale in the left nostril, exhale on the right, inhale on the right, exhale on the left, inhale on the left, exhale on the right, but always beginning and ending with the left nostril. So. Thank you.